They made a wonderful performance, and I could see how the movements that those dancers were taking were related to these casts. And also I could see how the high school students, the wonderful thing that happened with them was that they exploded in great ideas that were so great and so good, but they couldn't be realized. They were too big for the institution. They were too big for the high school. They didn't have time enough to carry it through. They had to go to other projects. But I was happy because what I saw was that suddenly they were not just doing what they had to do in their high school confinements. They were not just doing things as they were told to do. Suddenly they came up with so many ideas themselves that they actually broke the boundaries of how much time they had, how much effort they could put into it, and how much money they had. It was just, it came out of them, right? And I was happy to see this creative burst that kind of shocked the ways that things were designed to be, but the framework didn't fit into it. And of course it was sad to hear that they had to give up some of their ideas because of this time limit and whatever. But I was very happy to see that if they were allowed, it could have gone further. And what they did was they created small or great tableaus around the artworks where they added things, they made stories, and they made movies, and they started working at night, right, on their own. They used their own free time in order to be able to create what they wanted, right? So it was out of the boundary of school time and leisure time. It was like they just wanted to work with this. It was wonderful to see. And then I took back these casts that they had borrowed, and we made a movie about all these things that were, all the things that happened, the processes. What did they discuss? What did they do with it? We have a documentary movie about it. And then we took back the casts, and now we have the casts with signs telling about those adventures that these casts have been out on, right? They have been out on a big journey, way beyond whatever I could have expected or controlled or thought of myself. And I was happy about it. And these people they would not have come here on their own. They might have had a guided tour here. Perhaps their teacher would have forced them to come here to have an ordinary guided tour. But that wouldn't have given them that kind of personal interest in this place. They would never have asked all these questions that I had to answer on an ordinary tour. And they would never have had this experience of artworks that could fuel their own creativity in the way that this project really did. So I'm very happy about it, and I decided after this that the principle for this collection and my work should be I will work with other people who will do participatory projects, and that should be the rule for everything that we do here. They should be participatory. They could be at a much lower scale or another scale, or it could be like a lot of different people coming in here. But now I feel safe about it. I feel good about it. I enjoy myself. We had a lot of fun. And the digital media was on our side, you could say, because the entire process, which was the thing that I was really interested in, was documented all the way on Facebook and on other media. So I find a way through these participatory projects to make digital media a part of the everyday life, right? It's not something special, it's just something that helps me communicate to an even larger audience what's going on here. And I'm very happy about that. And what I found out is that I have to feed these digital channels. I won't have a lot of people coming in because they have their own channels, but they are happy to follow what they are doing, and then they make other people aware of of this institution and places on the internet where they can go and follow whatever is going on. So suddenly this place, which was in peril, closed, suddenly is very open and allows for democratic processes to take place with a lot of discussion, a lot of decision making, and a lot of wonderful creativity flowering around this place. So I'm happy about it. And I would truly recommend others to try do the same.